Start with the name of Allah, great, merciful, and kind. My name is Muhammad Usman Jamali from BSc batch 213, since you know things are. So in this video, we learn about PlSql, procedural language for SQL. So agenda. Today we will discuss about what is PlSql, basic sentence of PlSql, hello world, what is variable declaration and initialization. PlSql is a combination of SQL along with the procedural features of programming language. It is programming language that is called procedural language because all the code or set of command write in single procedure. It was developed by Oracle Corporation in the early 19 to enhance the capabilities of SQL. The PlSql programming language was developed by Oracle Corporation in the late 1918 as procedural extension language for SQL and the Oracle Relational Database. PlSql only can execute in an Oracle database. In other words, you cannot develop a PlSql program that runs on a system that does not have an Oracle database. Following are certain notable facts about PlSql. PlSql is a completely portable, high-performance transaction processing language. PlSql provides a built-in interpreted and OS-independent programming environment. PlSql can also directly be called from the command line SQL plus interface. Direct call can also be made from external programming language. Some features of PlSql: high performance. PlSql is a high performance transaction processing language. And second is the code reusability. Because it is support code reusability, it means no need to write code again and again, same like SQL. Error handling. When any error are occurred, then it returns user-friendly error message. Procedure language capability. It consists of procedure language constructs such as conditional statement, if else statement, or loop. So these are some advantages of PlSql. If right here, SQL is the SQL is the standard database language, and PlSql is strongly integrated with SQL. PlSql supports both static and dynamic. Static SQL supports daemon operations and transaction control from PlSql block. PlSql save time on design and debugging by strong features such as exception and encapsulation, data hiding, and object-oriented data types. PlSql provides support for developing web application and server. So another topic is PlSql block or basic sentence. This is the component which has the actual PlSql code. PlSql blocks have a predefined structure in which the code is to be grouped below are different sections of PlSql block. First is the declaration, second is execution, and third is the exception block. So, declarations section. This section starts with the keyword declare. It is an optional section and defines all variables, cursors, subprograms used in the program. So below are two more appearances of this part. So this particular section is optional and can be skipped if no declaration are needed. This should be the first section in a PlSql block if present. This section starts with keyword declare for triggers and environment law. This section should always be followed by execution section. Execution section. The execution section of a PLSQL block starts with the reserve keyword begin and end with need. Execution part is the main and mandatory part which actually execution the code that is written inside it. This can hold this can hold both PLSQL code and SQL code. This can contain contain one or more many blocks inside it as a nested block. This section is called with the keyword begin. This section should be followed there by end or exception handling section if it present. Exception section. The exception section of a PLS will start with the reserved keyword exception. Any errors in the program can be handled in this section. The exception is unavoidable in the program which occur at runtime and to handle this, Oracle has provided an exception handling section in below. Below are two more appearance of this program. And section. So this section where here is the section where the exception rise in the execution block is handled. This section is the last part of the PLSQL block. Control from this section can never return to the execution block. So one side is the syntax and one side is the program. So I will show you a real example. So here I show you first program of PLSQL Hello World. First we will declare variable with name message. You can write as you wish. I write here message, then varchar 2, then 20, is equal to, and then write any message, then initialize value of, have initialize value of variable. Hello, for then, then begin, start execution part with begin, and then dbms statement, dbms output line. So here we write, here we put variable of name. We have done. First we declare keyword, then we declare the variable message, and this is the value of variable. And here we begin, start the execution part with begin, and this is the statement, dbms statement. We have variable name. So let's see the result. So you can see here, this is the example. This is the our program is a run and a complete hello world. You can see here now alaikum. So you can see here, so PLSQL procedure complete successfully completed, and here is the message. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much. So now next topic is the PlSql variable and variable declaration and initialization. The name of the name of memory location is called variable. Variable used to store data. Each variable in PlSql has a specification. Each variable in PlSql has a specific data type which determines the size and the layout of the variable memory. The range of values that can be stored within that memory and the state of operation that can be applied to their variable. Variable is a changeable. Case sensitive. You can use. Now we discuss about declaration and initialization variable. So here is the declaration. Declaration. In programming, a declaration is a statement describe an identifier such as the name of variable or a function. Declarations are important because they inform the compiler or interpreter what the identifying word means and how the identified things should be used. The declaration gives a name and data type for the variable. So this is the simple sentence of declaration variable. So here is a simple program to understand. So this is a very simple program in which I first declared a variable by the name of demo variable which has data type number. In declaration section and later in execution section, I initialize it, assigned a numeric value 10, and then using dbms output statement, I displayed the value of this variable. So now, so now I am going to show you the example of declaration variable. So first we declare keyword, then write the name of variable. I give demo, then write the data type varchar, varchar2, and size 20. Then start exit, then start execution part of PLSQ block code with keyword begin, and then so demo, then colon, then equal, and assign any value. It upon is to is up to you. Initialize, assign any value is up to you. And here is uh, dbms statement out. So here out, and here write the name of variable name semicolon and int that and run. So you can see here the result of declaration example. So we initialize first we, so you can see here the message example. So you can see here as a result 20 here. The value of demo is now 20. First we declare keyword, then declare the variable name demo. So this is the data type, and then begin exception, then execution, then start the execution part with the keyword begin, then assign the value of demo, assign the value of variable like here, and dbms statement. This is statement show the result display data set. Initialization variable. Variable initialization means assigning some value to the variable which you previously declared. So this is the simple syntax of variable initialization variable. Here we declare my variable and data type is varchar2. So here I declare my variable. This is the name of variable. Varchar2 is the data type and the size here. You can use anything and variable value. Then execution part. So here is the here is the simple program to understand this. Find me right after declaring in the declaration section. So I will show you in practical data. So now another example, initialization variable. Initialization variable. Here I show you the program of initialization variable, example of initialization variable. Let's see declare keyword. So this is a part of PlSql. Then we write the variable name test test. Then data type varchar is up to you 30 attention. Then here we give value. So here I write me. Then we start the execution part with keyword begin. Begin, and there is a dbms dbms statement show the result of variable. So here we write the and this write the name of variable test. So copy and here paste. So select. So thank you very much.